Hi guys, welcome back to Rumor Patrol on Clever News. I'm Katie Krause, and unfortunately, Deidre Behar is out. She's in New York interviewing, just Ryan Reynolds and Emma Stone.
No big deal.
Amazing.
Normal.
But in her place, I'm so excited because we have Miss Joslyn Davis, who you guys know from Clever TV.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
And we have our music expert extraordinaire, Miss Misty Kingma from Clever Music.
Hello! My first time. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited that you're here, especially this week. Chris Brown this week got into an altercation with a valet.
Mm-hmm.
Can
So
you break
sad.
this down? Because I know that you were there. I know that you have a
Absolutely.
friend who was there.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, okay, first of all, this is a charity event at a bowling alley in Studio City. And for the first time ever, okay, I'm not a huge Chris Brown fan, but for the first time ever, I started to like him last night because he came to the event sort of unannounced. While he didn't do press, he actually did take a photo with a couple of fans, which I thought was really nice. I saw him just walk by me a few times. Of course, tons of bodyguards around him.
Right.
He didn't stay for very long. They say about 30 minutes. So I'm actually kind of like, oh, maybe Chris Brown might be actually a nice guy. Honestly thought that multiple times throughout the night. Then things didn't go so well when he tried to leave the event, got in a scuffle with the valet over $10.
Well, we have footage of that, so if you guys haven't seen it, take a look.
Hey, give me my f***ing keys. Give me $10. $10. Give me my keys.
Let's go.
We gonna turn this whole spot up.
You got it right here.
Hey man,
That's crazy! He literally was saying horrible things to this guy.
Poor valet.
It does seem pretty crazy, and from what I heard from a friend of mine that was actually inside the event is that I think tension might have gotten heightened when he was inside the actual event, and when he came out, he was in a bad mood. Felt like supposedly he was being taken advantage of for $10 from the valet. I mean, honestly, I would have just given the guy $10.
Right.
I would have given the guy $50 just to be quiet about it. I mean, this is ridiculous. You could have gotten in a physical fight at a charity event over $10. Chris Brown, do you need anger management? Do you have anger management issues? You do. Maybe you should go on Charlie Sheen's new show, Anger Management. You need to get help. This is just not okay, you guys.
But here's the thing, I've discussed this with some people. Obviously, people are very opinionated about Chris Brown, which I totally get. But is he the victim? I'm not saying he's a victim, but at this event, supposedly he went inside. He did take some pictures voluntarily prior, but apparently once he was inside, according to a friend of mine, he was just swarmed. Everyone there wanted a piece of him. And his bodyguards and his team were like, no photos, no photos. A friend of ours on Clever TV, Miss Exclusive, was actually at the event, and she was kind of pinned up at pins, against the wall. And she happened to be holding her iPad. She's gonna take a selfie, as you do. And she's holding it up as people are walking by. No photos with Chris Brown. Holds up her iPad. Who should pop up next to her cheek but Chris Brown himself? He's like, you can have a picture.
Yeah, I was right there for that, and he was very nice about it. But while he was swarmed at the event, he could have gotten away from it. He could have gone upstairs and gone into the poker tournament where there was tons of bodyguards. No people were allowed in. He could have enjoyed himself and stayed longer. He could have gone upstairs to the press room where there was just press. But I do think taking it out on the valet is not
it's a little
cool.
too much.
Well, and I think that this is a pattern that we consistently see with Chris Brown. Obviously, the Rihanna incident, he got in a fight with Drake, he got in a fight with Frank Ocean, he bashed a window in when he was at Good Morning America a few years back.
Oh, that was a bad one.
So I agree with you. I think he gets himself into these situations. I understand as a celebrity, people want to take your pictures, but I don't see Katy Perry or Kristen Stewart or Robert Pattinson or any of them going crazy and yelling at valet just because they feel like tension and stress.
How
I
did he think that wasn't going to happen? He thought he was going to go there and no one was going to bother him?
I mean, exactly, and it's a charity event. He could have just taken pictures and then, like you said, gone upstairs and made his exit. That's what I'd say about that.
Totally agreed, 100%.
He's taken it to dangerous heights, if you ask me. Well, moving on to rumor number 2. This is a Clever News, Clever TV, Clever Music fave, you guys. It's Miley Cyrus, who this week stepped out without her wedding ring, despite defending the fact that she is still engaged to Liam. She took to Twitter this week. She said, "I'm so sick of LA and sick of the lies that come with it. I didn't call off my wedding. Taking a break from social media, draining." So this, of course, comes after all the January Jones and Liam Hemsworth rumors. What do you have to say about this?
Okay, here's what I think. Rumors like this on lots of outlets don't pop up out of nowhere. They're probably is some validity to this story.
Right.
Whether or not it's that they're breaking up or he actually cheated on her or whatever, there's something fishy going on. But I'd also like to point out that Miley was photographed without the engagement ring, that huge rock, but she did have a ring on her wedding finger.
Right.
So it's kind of like the press is really blowing this out of proportion. She has a ring. It's not, the huge engagement ring, but it's still a symbol
There's
of
a
I'm
replacement.
taken. Exactly.
Okay, where was she going? Do you guys know?
I think she was leaving a recording studio.
Yeah, and she looked very casual, like in all black and in
Okay.
cute Miley Cyrus fashion. But the weird thing is, no, if you're engaged, you do not leave the Chateau Marmont with somebody of the opposite sex at 2:30 in the morning, especially when it's January Jones, who has been known to indulge in some inappropriate relationships. You have the whole Bobby Flay thing. You have her and Matthew Vaughn, who is, of course, the director of X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
You have the rumors of her and Ashton Kutcher getting back together while he was with Demi Moore. She has like this weird reputation.
Which is so strange
Yeah.
because she's so adorable and cute and we love her on TV, but she does have this sort of bad girl image behind the scenes.
Right.
Which
It's
is so, it's
very
such a weird
strange.
dichotomy.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, just gonna play devil's advocate. What if they're gonna be in a movie together soon?
True, that's highly possible and they're bonding. Maybe they're gonna be in a partying movie together.
Maybe.
Maybe-
What's the age difference, by the way?
She's, I think, 34 or 35, and he's 23.
That's why I just think it's crazy if they're really hooking up or dating.
I agree.
I feel like there's something else that we're missing, and hopefully it will come out soon.
Well, I think it was Star or Radar said that they had a source who saw them kiss.
Ugh!
Yeah.
I know.
And
so
they've got
it's
no one
not,
else
it's
to
not
make the
boding
movie.
well. Yeah. We hope that it's not true, but it is a little bit suspicious. And we just, if they did break up, they should just come clean or keep it private, but I hope it's amicable.
Yeah, and
Either
Miley's
way.
really busy right now. She's been very open about the fact that I'm not going to plan my wedding. I feel like Liam and I are already forever. I
Right.
feel like we're already married. She's focusing on her tour, on her album. She just left Hollywood Records for RCA, so she has a lot going on. Plus, she signed with Britney Spears' manager,
Right.
Larry
I
Rudolph. So she's trying to totally take on a new pop star image, older, more mature.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I agree
Hold
with
off
you.
the wedding, work everything out, focus on your career. I think do that, Miley. Go.
Go, girl.
Amen. Amen. Well, let's move on to our final rumor, and that, of course, has to do with Justin Bieber. He has not had the best week, and it really pains me because I love Justin. I know you guys love Justin, but him in London, he was, I guess, 2 hours late to a show, but then said he was 40 minutes late to the show, that people were blowing it out of proportion. He had the whole birthday party scuffle, and he was spotted wearing a gas mask.
Real rough.
times.
It's just been a really weird week, you guys. What do you have to say
Well,
about this?
here's the deal. Here's what I've heard, based on his Twitter as well as on Scooter Braun's Twitter and all of Justin's camp and all of his friends. The press in London is apparently very, very aggressive, and that includes the paparazzi and just all of the shows over there. And I think that we're definitely seeing a reflection of that and how hard people have been on him about this 2-hour late situation, which was actually only 45 minutes late. There was a miscalculation there. So I just think that they've been overly hard on him for things that a 19-year-old is going through in the public spotlight.
Well, and I think that that's something that the media, I know that we're the media, but I think they like to almost build up these pop stars to see them go back
Totally,
down and then
100%.
build them back up, and I
Yeah.
think that is really hard to watch.
Makes a good story.
We've seen it with so many people: Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, and
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes. I mean, everyone, and it's really, really hard to watch. What do you think he needs to do, though, to get back into the good graces of his poor fans who are upset?
Honestly, I think that he needs to do what he says he's doing all the time, which is just focusing on the music. Let the music speak for itself. That also might mean a little less tweeting, a little less social media interaction.
Right.
But again, that's what he's known for. That's what his fans thrive on. That's what they need from him, and he feels like he needs to continue going. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
That's what I was gonna say. Is focus on the music, Justin. Like, let all the other stuff go. Don't let the press get to you. Why are you even paying attention to that? Do you read it? Why are you looking at that?
He doesn't need to tweet about it. He doesn't need to defend himself. He's
No.
super talented, but we want to hear from you guys. What do you think is going on with Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth? Was Chris Brown right to yell at that valet? Because I really don't think so. And what do you think is going on with the Biebs in London? You can sound off by commenting below. You can tweet us all of your thoughts. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button pretty please. In Hollywood, I'm Katie Krause. This is Joslyn Davis. This is Misty Kingma. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.